Good morning, good morning. How are we all doing today? Welcome to this morning live day trading session. Today is October 13th. The market just now opened, 7:31 my time. And welcome. I want to welcome you guys. If this is your first time tuning in, I hope you guys enjoy. Share my links with the group. That way everyone is aware that we are live today. Okay, look, sounds like we have some alerts going off. Sound is going off. Oh wow, 1825, beautiful. Gonna push this up a little bit. We do have a trade on sound up what is that, 5%, overall 10% on the day. Beautiful. Or overall 10%. Very nice, love to see it. What else is getting alerted? All right, sound is pushing. Love to see it breaking out of that area. Let's see if this actually touches this moving average and pushes up. QQQ gapped up during overnight hours from $589 to $600. Even got as high as 602. Touched 839. I think that's where we're gonna sell. Yeah, this is where we're gonna sell probably our 5 positions here. Wow, beautiful push up. QQQ is not going up, but sound is. Now I was gonna buy more before this pushed up, but that's all right. Very nice. 1845. We're gonna sell right there. What? That doesn't make sense. All right, well, let's just do this. That doesn't make sense. All right, well, we're gonna keep hanging on then to these. Right. Hello, hello. Markets are selling off. QQQ going back down. Getting a retest. This is also going down. Doesn't make any sense. If I bought these on Friday, it's weird they're not letting me sell them today. It's very odd. Interesting. Well, nonetheless, we're going to hold on to these. All right. Markets are selling off. Let's see if we get a bounce on this moving average on the 5-minute. There we go. That makes more sense. Earlier, I was trying to share my link, and I was like, why isn't it letting me put at everyone on here? And there we go. All right, all right. Hello, hello, welcome. Smash that like button for me. And I'd love to know where you're tuning in from. I'm in beautiful New Mexico, on the border of New Mexico and Colorado. I'd love to know where you guys are watching from. Are you in the US? What state are you in if you are in the US? And what are you trading today? What are you looking at? QQQ. Trying to find that support on the moving average. Let's see if it does find it. I am in on an active trade with sound. It's not a very big position, but it's something, right? Getting rejected off of that resistance level that we created and charted the other day. That was our trade plan. Now I did buy some. If you look, let's see, trading record, you can see I bought that dip on Friday when everyone was panicking. I was buying. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. How y'all doing today? Hello, hello. Good morning, Tammy. Good morning, Tom. Good morning, everyone else. If you're new, say hello. Love to get to know you guys better. We got daily live streams, daily helpful videos, daily recap videos. You're going to get multiple videos a day. Then we got our weekly Sunday stock talk. If you haven't watched that yet, go back and watch our stock talk from last night. We go over a bunch of different information, news on the markets, as well as stocks and setups we're looking to trade today. Sound coming back to retest moving average. There we go. Looks like QQQ wants to hold. Doesn't mean it has to. We had a couple members call out Marvel on the Sunday stock talk last night, so it's about to hit that stop, but not quite yet. Got some major upside potential. AVGO beautifully hit that resistance level that we called out yesterday. Man, look at that. Beautiful. We called it out yesterday from 340. I said if it stayed above this moving average, we can get some upward momentum, and it sure did find it. From 333. From 333 to 377. That was a $40 per share. 11% profit. Now giving it all back. Open. Kind of a descending pattern here with the major sell-off. Now open still has an opportunity to buy around 750, risking to down to about 7 for a nice beautiful trade there. Sound pushing up. Getting rejected though off of that moving average, so that's not something we necessarily want to see. We want to see it get back above that moving average. Synex with a huge gap up from 30s all the way up to 31. That is beautiful. SoFi selling off this morning, having trouble getting it back above. Same with Intel. Same with Cake. AMD, same picture, struggling to get above that moving average. Apple as well. So everything is selling off today for the most part. Oracle pushing up slightly this morning. Nvidia having trouble. Now Nvidia is a $4.5 trillion market cap, so this has a lot of influence on the market. This goes up, a lot of other companies go up with it. Amazon struggling today. Google, very nice push up. Now we did call this trade plan out as well. on the Sunday Stock Talk, buying at 235, risking about $1. And look at it now, it's already up to 240. That's $5 per share on Google. Tesla also, very nice little trade for Tesla. And UNH. Looks like QQQ is going to sell off. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with some selling pressure here with QQQ. Got my coffee today. Trade your plan, not your emotions, my friends. And it says it on both sides. I am. I was considering selling some mugs, but this is actually like the second or third one in the mail because the other two broke. They're all smashed up. So if you want a smashed mug, I'm just kidding. All right, QQQ with the push. If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna put a little therapeutic music on while we trade. I don't know if that's the best thing to do, but that's what I'm gonna do because I can't trade or I can't play music for you guys on the live stream. They will basically cut off the audio, or future monetization would not be accepted. So always got to think about the future, guys. Now, if this does get rejected pretty aggressively, we did talk about SQQQ and how you can benefit off of this selling pressure. If it does sell off, as you can see here on Friday, SQQQ was the winner, up over 15% when the market sold off 5%. So this is a triple leveraged inverse ETF for the NASDAQ, okay? So if you believe the markets can sell off more, buying at $15, pushing up to 16 or more, even just to 16 where it was previously on Friday, could result in a 9 to 10% profit. But again, that's not a position or a company or a ETF that I would hold, especially long term. That would be a quick day trade potentially, okay? I want you guys to be aware of that. Got some new branding going on. Looks like there are some people who are buying into SQQQ. All right, QQQ pushing up to 5.99. Let's see if it holds. And we are not seeing any progress over 602. So I'm interested to see, are we going to get back up to those 613 levels? Or are we going to get rejected back to the 580s, 590s? Looks like it's getting rejected right now. SQQQ is potentially pushing up. We're actually going to add this to our charts. The way we can monitor it here. SQQQ is down about 5%. And the best thing you guys can do if you're not taking a trade is to just simply set your alerts. If you guys are watching Open Door, maybe you set your alert at that 750, creating alert that if it hits below 750, you'll be alerted. And if it goes above this moving average, maybe 775, then we could see some more upward momentum. And you want to know, right? You want to know when those breakouts happen. Is this selling off or is this pushing up? And you could do this with any company. Same with my sound. Nice, beautiful push back up, guys. Beautiful. We're actually going to just see if we can sell one just because. Wow, that is ridiculous. I don't know why I keep saying that. Now, what is the positive news here? Trump put out a tweet saying that basically they want to negotiate with China. They don't want to put China into a recession. So they want to, he's saying that he wants to be helpful to them. Sound up to 1850. Beautiful move. From 1795 up to 1850, that was a 3%. Came all the way back down and came all the way back up for another 3%. So that's potentially a 6% day for anyone who traded the low, sold the high, bought at that low, and sold at the high again. So QQQ is pushing up, pushing above that moving average on the 1 minute time frame and the 5 minute, looking very nice. Love to see it. Sound now at 1860. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love to see it. About to hit our secondary alert here. Remember, we had this alert here at this red line. So it is hitting our alert, which means it's time to put it even higher, put it up to the next resistance level, get rid of that line, pull up our alert to drop below, I'd say drop below 1810 now, as that moving average ascends up. That moving average is at an 1807. Look at that, beautiful. Can we get up to this level? Our trade plan is actually, in fact, working out very nicely in our favor. Buying down here, risking about 2 or 3% to make around, honestly, about 20%. So I do believe we are already up 12% total because we have an average price of 1654. So nothing too crazy today, but at 12%, 13% on a single trade is very nice. I aim for around 2 to 3% profit a day. So at 13%, we are well on our way to being able to grow this account. Up 4.5%. Very, very nice. Love to see it. Love to see it, guys. And just because I choose to hold my position doesn't mean you have to. Buying these lows at 17.18 and selling up at 18.75, that's 75 cents per share, or almost 5% profit. Beautiful, beautiful trade. QQQ testing that moving average again. It's above it, but now we want to see if it can hold above it and make new highs. There we go. QQQ pushing up. Wow, beautiful move. beautiful. Hope you guys can hear me okay and see me okay. I'm sure you can. I checked my audio. Nice big push on the NASDAQ here. See if it holds. I'd love to see Hood. Let's take a look at Hood. Robinhood selling off. We're going to go ahead and add this to our watch list as well. Wow, how is Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin is kind of bouncing off of this moving average here. So it is selling off slightly from those 115 highs. But I like to look at Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame because again, when it's above this moving average, the green line has a nice bull rally. And when it falls below this 45 EMA, huge sell-off. And now it's having trouble getting back above that green line, which is our 200-day moving average. This could come back down. It could kind of just do this for a little while, or we can actually see some upward momentum and it could push up very nicely. Let's check out this overbought piece of crap company here, Oklo. Buying at 157 up to 170. It's up 8% or 15%. Look at that. Holy moly. Up 10% from overnight. Up 15%, 20% from yesterday, Friday's lows. And it's funny because there's actually quite a few people that didn't even think the stock market was open today. They really got to read into those things. Whereas, it said the bond market is closed today. Woo! Look at that. Sound hits $19. Beautiful. 6% profit, $1 per share. It's up 9%. Going right along with our trade plan here. So again, we got to move this up even higher, back up to 1990. Or actually, about 1920, 1925. We're going to bring our alert for below to about 1850. And yeah, this thing is just pushing, and I'm glad to be a part of it. The only thing, I wish I bought more shares. Only had 5 shares. Too late to buy now, but we're up almost 15% on the day. It's a very small position. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, getting alerts that sound is up 9% on the day. Does this make the leading gappers list? Probably not. Top gainers today. We got some 100% gainers. 112%, 100%, 90, 50, 20s. Beautiful. Aton. A nice little pop from Aton. These are all pre-market momentum trades, so these are all a lot more risky. I'd only trade these during the pre-market session. I never had luck trading these at market open. ABAT. Now this did push up 770 to 960, 24% profit there on that one. American Battery Technology. Interesting. Crossing over that moving average and pushing up. American Battery Technology. I think we're going to add that to the list as well. Got to keep our list somewhat small, but you also want to find these opportunities when you can. SQQQ selling off as the market rises. Beautiful. Remember, we're on that 1 minute time frame here. Where are all my indicators? There we go. Too many. Too many. I'm going to take that 9 off. We don't even need the 9 anymore. It's good to use for pre-market trading, the 9 and the 20, but 45 is a little better. Now, the EMA did cross over that 200, right? The blue line is crossing over the green lines, showcasing some signs of upward momentum. So very nice, very beautiful to see. Sound. Where's my sound at? 1889, 1887. Still pushing. Man, what a beautiful trade. It pushed up, came back down for a retest, and then pushed itself back up. That's exactly what we want to see. See if we could lock in some profits now. No. Which is fine. Just hold this until we get back up to some previous levels here. Sound, we've been trading sound for a while within that $17 to $19 range for quite some time, so it's nice to see it pushing up today. ABAT hit 52-week high, 966, and we just looked at this, so very nice, up 42%. Insane. Insane. Be careful, guys, with all of these. AVGO up 10% still. Oracle up 5%. Look at that. Beautiful move with Oracle. Back up to previous resistance levels. There is a resistance right there, but there's several more above it too. So it's just the first price target, as you would say. Nvidia is holding, trying to push above that moving average. We'll see how high Nvidia can go, if it can continue to push the markets up. Beautiful push up. What's the news? Trump downplays China dispute rare earth metal. Rare earths may force quick concessions. Trump administration is trying to cool off this so that way they can ease a little bit of that tension. Saying Trump has now downplayed his earlier threat, sending the index higher and allowing investors to breathe a sign of relief. QQQ, let's go back to that. Whoa, QQQ pushing up to 601, which means Nvidia must have pushed as well. 189. Nice, very nice. Love to see it. Love to see it. President Trump saying, "Don't worry about China, it will all be fine. Highly respected President XI just had a bad moment. He doesn't want depression for his country, and neither do I," Trump said in a Truth Social post. Now, Trump had previously scheduled to meet with Xi at the Asian Pacific Economic Cooperation, the APEC Summit, which begins on October 31st. This meeting is likely still in place, according to Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent. He will be meeting with the party chair Xi in Korea, I believe that meeting will still be on. Bessa said in an interview with Fox Business on Monday. So we shall see. All right. So the overall markets are pushing up. We will keep you guys updated within the Discord. That is the first link in the description and also the first pinned comment in the comments section. You can stay up to date with not only my trade, but also with anything I may see that we should be aware of, any news or any related articles that can send this stock market higher or lower. Remember, you can join for free. It's 100% free, lifetime access. So definitely take advantage of that while you can, because it might not be free for long. And it might be free forever, so who knows, right? But the point is, you can join a community of over close to 1,000 members in the Discord. If you're more of a long-term investor, we do have our Facebook community. If you still have a Facebook, right? Which is over 70,000 members, and with 7,400 subscribers on YouTube, we are very close to 100,000 members worldwide. So very, very cool indeed. You guys can check out here. This is our Investing for Beginners community. Okay, for anyone who's interested in investing long term, averaging into long plays, dividend investing, etc. Also give you my links to the live stream. But if you're more involved with day trading or swing trading, then maybe our Learn to Earn Discord would be a little bit more suitable for you, as we do have that as well. As you can see here, our Learn to Earn. We have 40 active members right now online, and over close to 700 members total. You can get in here, you can check out the chat room. We have a crypto chat as well as profit chats. Share those profits with everyone. Trade ideas. This is where I post my trade ideas. All my past morning live streams you can watch literally all, like years and years. Like we have a couple years worth of daily live streams. There's days that I made hundreds of dollars. There's days I've lost hundreds of dollars. And that's something that you can go all the way back and look at. If I keep scrolling, I mean, this is September of last year, and it just keeps going, guys. Keeps going. August of 2024. I mean, this goes back. We have a backlog of live streams where, just like today, I showcased my thoughts, my ideas, what I'm trading, what I'm looking at. This goes back to May 6th, 2024. So a lot of data for you to consume at your free will. Definitely check it out. And check out our Investing for Beginners community as well. It's a private group, so you are safer there than a public group. We keep spam and scam to a minimum. I have some moderators that are very helpful in making sure we ban those people that are trying to take advantage of you, because that's the last thing you want. With that said, this is where we're going to end our live stream. We're going to be live all week, so definitely tune in. If you didn't watch today or you're watching it later on today, tune in. Whatever time the market is open in your area, you can guarantee we'll be live streaming. QQQ pushing up to 601.63 on the live stream right now. Sound pushing up to 1917, about to hit our next alert. We've moved this alert up about 4 times. We're going to be moving it again to 1947, 1948. And we're going to be putting this at $19. So very nice. If this drops below 19, we can sell and get out. Just got an alert saying that sound is up 10% on the day, which it is. Very nice. And yeah, if it hits that next alert, we'll be up even more. So currently right now, having a small position that we're holding, we are up. Well, that's weird. I don't know why that's moving. We're up 10% on the day, 15% total, because I bought this position on Friday. Now it's just all about locking in profits, right? All right. So with that said, appreciate you guys' time. Like always, remember, smash that like button. And yeah, we'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day, guys.